I'm not. It's just this eye is swollen and my finger is dislocated.
So he's sitting there pointing at his eye like, oh, it's just this little thing right here. Meanwhile, Serge, your finger is bent back like you just got hit with a voodoo spell. I'm looking at the screen like, are we all watching the same reality? Because your hand looked like it tried to file for divorce from the rest of your body. That wasn't an injury, that was a full-blown spiritual awakening. Your finger touched your ankle like it was trying to teleport. Now he's casually saying, yeah, it got dislocated, then popped back in. Excuse me, sir, your bones just did a full choreography routine, and you're acting like it's a paper cut. Be for real. Like at this point, just say your skeleton moonlights as a backup dancer. Anyway, Queen Vivian, please take the mic. Let us hear your royal version of events. Because obviously, Jedi's the villain. The big, bad demon in your never-ending soap opera. Alright, Vivian, explain it to the class. What really went down? Because apparently I missed the director's cut. Either I'm watching bootleg footage or your storytelling has skipped a few plot points. I need you to walk us through it slowly like we're five. Because every time, your people get folded like origami. Jedi somehow gets blamed. Like girl, the math ain't mathing. I don't want to be involved. But I will be watching with a drink and snacks. And then, after Monday's drama with Amir, now it's thank you so much for standing.
I'm so sorry about what happened to you, because even though it was more so for Hassan than me, I still stand with you. And I can't wait for your day in court, because this too shall pass.
By me, baby, for what? For cheering him on while he got washed like laundry. That man was on the pavement, questioning his whole purpose in life, and you out here talking about support. No ma'am, Amir didn't get help, he got humbled. He got baptized in broad daylight, and you're over here acting like you're the patron saint of parking lot miracles. Let's be real, don't expect anything profound to come out of her mouth. Sis is saying a whole lot of nothing. You're not confused, you didn't miss a single twist. There is no twist, just chaos, delusion, and a shaky storyline with no direction. If you're sitting there wondering, wait, did I skip a scene? No, love, you didn't. It just genuinely makes zero sense. That's not a you problem. That's a her brain is buffering problem. Now poor Amir and his daughter really had to walk through the valley of the shadow of nonsense that day. They pulled up thinking it was going to be tension, maybe some words. Instead, they got hands, feet, and flying spit. Full-blown Street Fighter. They didn't even get a warning. Just pain and confusion. And now everybody's asking, but what did they do? Apparently, she spat in his face. Not a cute little sprinkler, whole mouth missile. It was personal. Watch your body language. Watch it carefully. She leans in like she's doing calculus in her head and launches that thing like it's a sport. Someone tried to jump in like they were catching a bullet. Then boom, Jeddah comes flying in from the left. Limbs are flailing. Next thing you know, she's telling the crowd, she hit me first, so I hit back. Meanwhile, my guy's finger is clinging to his hand like it's trying to put in a 2-week notice. That wasn't a dislocation. That was a damn evacuation. And what's wild is she's the one who started it all. But somehow she's standing there like she's at Paris Fashion Week. Just blinking slow and looking possessed. She rolled her eyes so deep, I thought she saw her ancestors. Then she turns around and says, they had to go through it. Ma'am, the only trauma in that room came from you. If chaos were a person, it'd be wearing your shoes. And just when you think it can't get worse, boo, it turns into an accidental comedy show. I'm not even gonna lie, was sweating watching that whole thing unfold. Like, put the popcorn down, clear your throat, and focus. Because what you're about to witness needs your full attention. I watched the video she's referring to and, guess what? I didn't see a single drop of spit. Not one. Either she's lying or that loogie had cloaking abilities. Because if it did fly, it passed through time and space undetected. So please, don't overthink this mess. Don't give yourself a headache trying to decode what she said. Because she didn't say anything. You didn't miss a plot twist, there was never a plot to begin with. Just chaos in high heels. If you're sitting there wondering, wait, did I miss something? No, baby. It's her who's missing logic. This is nonsense on every level, and somehow, she's still acting like the victim. Amir and his daughter. They didn't walk into drama, they walked into a setup. They came for answers and left with injuries. Jumped in broad daylight for simply showing up. And the cherry on top, someone claims she aimed straight for his face and spit landed right in his mouth. Not a slipknot, a mistake, a deliberate act. She leaned in like a sniper and launched it. That's when the gloves came off and all hell broke loose. Someone tried to mediate, and next thing you know, it's a full brawl. The daughter swings, the spit hits, and Amir claps back out of instinct. Now he's standing there, holding his face like he just got hit by a truck, talking about, it's just a little swollen. Sir, your finger is hanging on by a thread. That joint didn't just pop out, it booked a flight. And the one who started it all, she walked away untouched, like she didn't just summon We had a courthouse. And then she hits us with the eye roll, like she's been summoned from the underworld, acting like she's the one who's been traumatized. They had to endure so much, sis. You launched a loogie into someone's face. That's not trauma, that's assault. And just when you think it can't get more ridiculous, she flips the script with a straight face. Watch this mess with me. I promise, you'll scream. She goes. I watched a video. I didn't see anybody get spit on. Girl, are your pupils on vacation? 'Cause we all saw that saliva arc through the air, like it had a flight path. And then she pulls the classic fake out. Let me tell y'all a story about spit. Spoiler alert, she never tells the story. She just rambles in a circle like she's running for office. Then ends with even if she did spit, she had the right. Oh, so we're just handing out mucus passes now. This woman lies like she's collecting loyalty points, and the worst part, she's bad at it. Then she has the nerve to act like Amir just randomly attacked Snow White minding her business. Meanwhile, this girl took 2 steps forward, spit flying like a heat-seeking missile, and boom, it landed in someone's mouth. That's not self-defense, that's biological warfare. Then there's the performance art. She points to her eye like, oh, it's just allergies. Ma'am, your arm is folded like origami. Your wrist is facing Mecca. This ain't just a bruise. This is what happens when karma folds you like a lawn chair. And now she's talking about dislocation, then relocation like her shoulders on vacation with a carry-on bag. Girl, that's not Delta Airlines. That's disfigurement. Now, here comes the royal statement from the Queen of Confusion. Because obviously it's Jedi's fault. He's always the villain in this reality show. She's doing cartwheels of denial, talking about maybe I saw it wrong. Vivian, your face still looks like it owes somebody money. Don't gaslight the nation when you got worked over like a piñata at a toddler's birthday. And just like clockwork, here come the excuses. She didn't know what was going to happen. Ma'am, you entered someone else's house throwing words like weapons, and now the ceiling fan is spinning like it's in an earthquake. You lit the match and then played victim when the fire burned your eyebrows off. That wasn't a mistake, that was a mission. Let's stop playing. That wasn't her first rodeo. You don't spit like that unless you've practiced. That wasn't panic, that was precision. Nobody just randomly hawks a loogie mid-argument unless they've tested their reach before. She wasn't scared, she was seasoned. That wasn't a mistake, it was a tactic. But baby, this ain't dodgeball you throw spit. You might catch. Hands. Now she's spinning the whole thing like it's breaking news on CNN. He attacked me out of nowhere. Ma'am, please. You're auditioning for the role of delusional victim number 3 in a bad reality show, and your audience, a confused Facebook Live crowd of aunties and conspiracy theorists. But here's the real scam, shouting the lie loud enough until it trends. Sis, at least reapply your wig before you go global with the gaslighting. Let's be all the way real. I watched the video in 4K, and I still didn't see anyone get spit on. Either my screen is allergic to drama, or spit now comes with a subscription plan and a grocery list. Sis lost her whole train of thought, mid-defense, like she forgot which lie she was on. I got a story about spit to gur. What? Who even says that like it's story time at daycare? Now Vivian over here narrating like she's Morgan Freeman in a Hallmark movie. But her plot holes got plot holes. The timestamps don't add up. The math is mathing in reverse, and somehow she's the innocent bystander with a mouthful of excuses. If she did spit, she had enough time to write a thesis on it and submit it to Harvard. That wasn't reflex, that was rehearsed. And let's not act brand new. Nobody ran up on her. She ran straight into the drama like it was a clearance sale at Target. Full linebacker stance, shoulder squared, drama locked in. Then has the nerve to act like she just floated in from heaven and got jumped. No ma'am, you volunteered for this chaos. You clocked in with enthusiasm and spit like you had a pension plan. But here's the real kicker, it's the delusion for me. The way she's rewriting history like we didn't all just watch the same footage. Sis said, I ain't see nobody get spit on. Like the saliva didn't fly through the air like a missile. And y'all, hit that like button before she starts telling us the loogie was CGI. And subscribe to unless you